We got moves to make, ain't no time to lose. These always foolish, they ain't never making moves,
I'm just gonna jump right into this. This morning, the internet was set ablaze by a clip of Santana on Angela Yee's, I guess, her lip service radio show. This clip resurfaced of, Santana kind of engaging in a bit of, I guess, bird behavior, bird mentality. Now let's get into this, bird mentality thing that I find is, so prevalent among Dominican women from New York City. I think that there may still be a little bit of tension between black women and Dominican women, having grown up in, neighborhoods like Washington Heights or the Bronx or Harlem, where maybe there wasn't enough supervision, maybe the black girl maybe the black girl bullied the Dominican girl, maybe the Dominican girl was taught to hate black girls. I don't know. But there's still this tension, this social tension between black women and Dominican women. And this tension very often exposes itself in these conversations about black men. I find that Dominican women or Hispanic women in general, they love to use black men as a proxy in their hatred against black women, And I think sometimes it's really just important to say you hate black women and go.
And go. I don't really
say you hate black women and go. You don't have to dangle this black male in front of me because, not to burst anyone's bubble, and this is also not to shit on any black man or start anything, but, from what I see that Dominican women very frequently have very poor taste in black men. So it kind of gets to the point that, that the black men they choose to use as a proxy, the black men that they are basing their reasoning on are always kind of the men that black women don't want. It isn't like since Santana has ever been with a Barack Obama. She's never been with a Jay-Z. Who was the fat Spanish guy she was dating on Love and Hip Hop? What was the nigga's name? I don't even fucking the fat Joe looking nigga, you know what I mean? It's just like,
girl, you don't know what you want.
It's like, girl, you don't know what you're talking about, And this is no offense to Joe Budden. I am a very big fan of the Joe Budden podcast. I really love the Joe Budden podcast. I listen to it religiously. I think it's a great piece of work. But, Joe Budden just got a check. So I don't get what she's referring to when she says that black men cater to Spanish women more than they cater to black women. I don't get it. As far as we know, Joe Budden was just broke on the show, And trust me, I was raised by Dominicans. I know what, poor Dominican food is. I know you guys were eating tostones and salchichon before, he got this revolt deal and got this other thing. So I'm just, I'm really unsure about what special treatment she's received.
I just want to know.
I'd like to know. I need to know what special treatment she's received and what makes her feel that she is somehow
she's superior from the
or
black woman.
or just somehow living a better life with a black man than a black woman lives with a black man. Again, Joe Budden, we love you. We think you're great. This is probably something that you should have, checked Sin about before, because all I see, so just going back to Dominican women's or Spanish women's very poor taste in black men, all I see is just this hatred for black women, and they've picked this very low-hanging fruit. They get to the black men that they can get to, and then, use it as a proxy against your sisters, your mother, your everybody. Again, I think that the outrage, the social media outrage stuff is kind of just a little played out because we give so much power to ignorance when we respond en masse to these kinds of statements, all that shit. We give way too much power to that. So I only wanted to come here and say, Santana, I saw Joe Budden's dick pic. We saw the come up. We saw the come down. Like, sis, you gotta chill. You gotta chill, you know? You gotta just chill. And that's all I'm gonna say about that. You gotta just chill. Moving on.